Hi, I'm Antony from RevolutionaryJam, and it's the 6th of March 2010. And yesterday a British soldier, Joe Glenton, was jailed for refusing to return to service in Afghanistan. According to this article, his psychiatrist told the court that he may have been suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. He told me how he supplied coffins for dead servicemen. He had dreams of coffins being lined up. When he got back, he was drinking heavily and having sleeping problems. Sometimes he would wake up screaming. The horrors of war. Joe Glenton appeared at anti-war rallies to encourage people to stand against the occupation, and what I'd like to do is encourage everyone to take some direct action regarding this, and I'll come to that later, to support him for standing up for his morals. Now, I know there'll always be people who said, well, he signed up, he wasn't conscripted, so he should be punished for refusing to go back to service. So I'm going to start by addressing that point, and I have about 4 counters for that point. First of all, Glenton has been clear that it was seeing the reality on the ground, the actual situation, which made him change his mind. Okay, and I think that has some serious authority, because if he's been there and he thinks our forces are doing more harm than good, and he doesn't want to be a part of it, then I think that shows a lot about the situation there. In a video I heard him say that he came back feeling ashamed of his part in the occupation. Secondly, and maybe most importantly, after the Second World War and the Nuremberg trials, we set up a precedent, which means you can be tried as a war criminal for following orders. That means if it later turns out that the war in Afghan is illegal, Joe Glenton could be held personally accountable, and that's the precedent we set up. So you can't say, oh, he should just follow his orders. He might be culpable for following those orders. Thirdly, people join the military largely to defend their country. Far from doing that, the war in Afghanistan has killed hundreds of thousands of innocent people, and if anything, it's radicalised the Islamic world against us, causing more problems than ever. Not to mention, the waste of British life and taxpayers' money, which could be better spent by those individuals themselves, if not on social programs. And finally, troops refusing service is a surefire way to stop the war. You can't fight a war without anyone to fight it, so we should encourage them to do that as much as possible. Now, I'm making this video to ask everyone to join me in sending a letter of support to Joe Glenton at Military Corrective Training Centre, Berechurch Hall Camp, Colchester, CO2 9NU, and that's the United Kingdom. Naturally, I'll put the address in the sidebar, and also I'm going to put some links in the sidebar to a Facebook cause and a Facebook group, and also a petition to the British Parliament. So please, please, please engage in as much of this direct action as you can or feel comfortable with. Thanks very much for watching.